It's time for high school basketball on your local sports leader, KJ Country 102.3. Let's go courtside for pregame information.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Enloe Center at St. Anthony High School for girls basketball on a Thursday night. It's the two city schools squaring off against each other. The St. Anthony Lady Bulldogs playing host to the Effingham Lady Hearts. I'm Greg Sapp, Matt Robinson alongside Gail Warner back at the studios taking care of things. C.J. Schmitz here videotaping the game, so a reminder about that. So anyway, we have you pretty well covered. And two teams with 15 wins between them. So the possibility. And Flex is not here. Although I heard him sneak in there just for a minute.
I bet he'll be here in a second or two.
Yeah, well, maybe. 15 wins between these two clubs. St. Anthony checks in at 7-4. Effingham's 8-2. So lots to choose from there, Matt, and talented players on each ball club, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. Talented kids on each team. And anytime you get St. Anthony and Effingham together, you can say, well, throw out the records. These girls are going to play each other tough, and they are. But nobody wants to throw out those records with the start that they've gotten off to with the teams that they've played already.
I agree with you. Aaron Rios' team is playing well. They're getting ready to play in the Mattoon Christmas tournament in a few days. Effingham under Jeff Schaefer, as we said, 8-2 on the campaign, snapped a two-game losing streak with a big win over Charleston earlier this week, and they are getting ready to play in the Charleston Christmas tournament. So that's what faces each of these teams in the next couple of weeks, and we should have some fun here tonight. We're also going to do our best to keep you up to date on two state championship games at the girls' junior high level. As St. Michael is playing for the 1A state championship, and Teutopolis is playing for the 2A state championship. So best of success to both of those clubs. Gail, just so you know, both of those games start at 7:30, so we likely won't have a final by the time we leave the air, but who knows? Bottom line is, got two teams from the area playing for state championships, and what's better, St. Michael just won the 7th grade state championship last week, and now they're playing for the 8th grade state championship. And you have Teutopolis, who won 3rd place in the 7th grade tournament last week, playing for a state championship tonight at 8th grade. So it's pretty outstanding.
Can you imagine those junior high practices with those girls all together, 7th and 8th graders?
I'll bet that's wild.
And I bet that's why they got to this point as well.
And that's why their high school teams are usually pretty good, too, because that's a great feeder system. Well, so we'll keep you up to date on that. There's a boys' game in town to be considerate of, and so a lot on the plate tonight. We'll keep Gail busy. And Matt and I will try and keep you up to date on lots of stuff, too. Back with more pregame information on this one. Effingham at St. Anthony in just 90 seconds on KJ Country at 102.3.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center wishes area teams the best seasons ever. Evergreen has rehab-to-home suites for short-term rehab following hospitalization. They offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Go to Facebook at Evergreen Nursing Rehab for more information.
This is the Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota pregame show. Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, your complete transportation headquarters since 1958.
Back at the Enloe Center, getting ready for Effingham at St. Anthony, and as we've said, should be a good ball game, should be a lot of fun. Both these teams, I don't know, what are we, getting close to a third of the way through the season, for girls especially.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, basically, what'd you say, is 7-2, and
Effingham's 8-2, and St. Anthony's 7-4.
So you're roughly at 10 games, give or take, for these two clubs. So you figure there's 30 games in a season anymore, especially if you can take care of business and get a couple of postseason victories. So, yeah, it's fair to say they're a third of the way through, and these teams have kind of, you would hope, figured out what everybody's roles are, what people can and can't do for the most part for the team, and now you just try to highlight your strengths and clean up a couple of the weaknesses.
We had St. Anthony against T-Town the other night. Of course, Lori Thompson's T-Town team is loaded.
Yeah.
And St. Anthony was pretty representative for most of the game, and Shoes got the win. But, when Aaron Rios came up for the post-game show, he wasn't really down a lot because his kids did a lot of things right against a very, very good team.
Yeah, they played hard. They needed to take care of the ball better, but you can say that against with T-Town opponents quite often over the years. I mean, Laurie Thompson's won 400-plus games for a reason, and, but they have some strengths with especially Lucy Fearday inside and what she is able to bring to the table, and that's a nice combination to go with Riley Guy, who scored over 1,000 points. But on the other side, Effingham has some weapons that they can deploy as well. Be good to see how Meredith Schaefer handles tonight's action with some size against her, but she could take advantage inside, pulling them outside as well. And Sawyer Altoff and Madison Mapes can get some things done as well for that Effingham ball club, not just to mention a couple kids.
We are going to take a break. Then we'll have starting lineups and tonight's action for you. 90 seconds away here on KJ Country at 102.3.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Nice job by St. Anthony High School student Anna Zakari singing our national anthem. Anna's just back from Broadway. She didn't appear on Broadway, but she was at Broadway. If I read the posts right, they made 4 shows during their time out there. That's pretty cool stuff.
That has to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Here's a look at the starters for tonight. For the visiting Effingham Hearts, Jeff Schaefer's crew at 8-2 on the campaign. Meredith Schaefer will get a start, the senior. She'll be joined by junior Ellen Eberge. Sawyer Altoff has worked her way into the starting lineup for Effingham. She's been a steady scorer and a performer. She's a senior. Madison Mapes, the junior, in the starting lineup for the Hearts. And Marissa Alley gets a start tonight. Yeah. She's a junior. So those are the starters for Jeff Schaefer's Effingham Lady Hearts. Again, they are 8-2. For the homestanding St. Anthony Lady Bulldogs, Aaron Rios' squad checks in at 7-4. Riley Guy, as Matt said, 1,000-point and then some career scorer, 5'7" senior. Grace Karolevich is a 5'4" senior. Abby Hatton is a 6'1" sophomore. Lucy Fearday, such a good athlete, 6-foot junior. And Anna Faber, a 5'9" junior. Those are the starters for the St. Anthony Lady Bulldogs. JV game was 4 5-minute quarters, so it went in a hurry, and that's a numbers situation. They just can't wear everybody out and hope some people might not be there to help if you need them off the bench in the varsity game. So they're trying to accommodate any way they can. Effingham got the win, 31-27. Turned out to be a close ball game, as Stacy Vonderhat had 12 and Cameron Rios had 10 for St. Anthony. And leading the way, Sydney Donaldson for Effingham. She had 9. Hearts got the win, 31-27. And we're ready for some basketball. Now, we talked about the fact we'll try to keep you up to date on the Charleston Effingham boys game. Don't forget the St. Elmo tournament's underway. And Mulberry Grove and Patoka in the opener, but South Central and St. Elmo Brownstown in the championship semifinal. That ought to be a great ball game. So Gail's going to do what you can to get 500 scores for us tonight. Right, Gail? Yeah. Bulldogs get the ball inside, send it into Hatton. She got fouled. She'll be at the line for a pair here.
Yeah, they did a good job of swinging the ball around the perimeter, and they found a kind of a lob pass available for Hatton. She made the catch, and as Effingham tried to recover, they were called for the foul, and it's first on Meredith Schaefer.
Hatton hits the front of the rim with the first foul shot. She'll try it again. Just underway here at the Enlow Center. And again, a quick JV game. That's why we're on the air just after 7 o'clock here with basketball. Second one's good. So a miss and a make, and Abby Hatton makes it 1-0 St. Anthony out of the gate here. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Now they back off a little once the Hearts get the ball inbounded. Working it across the half line for the Hearts is Sawyer Altoff. Again, the senior has worked her way into the starting lineup. Left side to Schaefer. Out top to Alley. To Altoff. Sawyer holds and now gets it right side to Madison Mapes. They send it back out top. Altoff tried to throw it underneath, and Hatton just reached out and grabbed the ball right out of the air. And St. Anthony with the steal. They go down low to Fearday. Lucy works it inside. Shot up for two. Good. Nice step, and she took care of the rest. And that makes it 3-0 Bulldogs.
Seems like a plan early on. They've got it inside the first two trips, and it's paid off.
Mapes gets it away, and Nieberg, tried to drive inside and dump it to a teammate, but again, Hatton steps in front of a pass. So far, St. Anthony, good defense turning into good offense. Faber with the ball to Karalevich. Grace on the dribble, comes right side of the lane, goes down low, shot over two, no good, but she palmed the basketball, and so wipe it off, and it'll be Effingham basketball. First turnover on the Bulldogs.
I like the idea of the initial move, but I think the official got it right. She got her hand way underneath that ball on that dribble.
Hearts with the ball out top. Mapes goes left side to Schaefer. She's open on a three. It's deep, no good. And Hatton a rebound. Well, has Hatton been involved in every play so far?
Absolutely.
Man, gets it to Guy. Riley a runner. Oh, it's blocked. I don't know whether it was Altoff or whether it was Schaefer or maybe both of them. But then the rebound came right back down in the Guy's hands. Now she gets it knocked loose. St. Anthony goes to the floor to get it back. We have a jump. And the alternate possession will give it to Effingham.
I guess at the end of the day, it ends up in a St. Anthony turnover. It's their second turnover here in the first couple of minutes of the ball game.
That got exciting.
Interesting.
Yes. Hey, tomorrow night we've got boys action, remember? Matt and Mike Wilson will be down at Dietrich for St. Anthony and Dietrich. That ought to be a fun one. So that's our game tomorrow night for you. Nieberge, left side to Mapes for the Heart. She tries a three. It's no good, and then St. Anthony just wisely lets it bounce out of bounds. It'll be St. Anthony basketball.
So far, a couple of corner threes haven't gone in for Effingham. They had a shot in the lane swatted away. They just haven't been able to get the lid off just yet.
Yeah, nothing's worked inside because of the presence of Hatton on defense. Karalevich has it for St. Anthony. Out left side to Faber. Now down low to Fearday. Lucy shoots and got it. Boy, she just got that little shot right around the glass, and that takes care of the rest. She has four, and it's 5-0 Bulldogs.
Well, Marissa Ali is trying to do what she can, but she got caught behind Fearday there, and Fearday has too much size against Ali for that to work in favor of the Hearts.
Mapes to the cutter. That's Altoff, and she got fouled going up for a shot, and Sawyer Altoff going to the line for a pair.
Boy, it was a beautiful backdoor cut and a nice find to get it to Altoff, as the foul is whistled on, well, Abby Hatton. I mean, she's been, as you say, involved in everything thus far.
Every trip, I think she's had something to do directly with what happens. Foul shot around, and it rolled off. Wow. Sawyer Altoff put it up there, and it, I think, toured the entire rim before it fell off. 5-0 St. Anthony. 5:23 to go opening quarter. Here's second one, and it's too strong, and so she missed them both. And then Lucy Fearday hustles in there and gets a rebound for St. Anthony.
Well, it's a 4-0 rebound advantage already for St. Anthony.
So far, so good for St. Anthony. Faber with it on the side. Out top, Fearday. Now they reverse it left side to Riley Guy on the wing. Catch by Karalevich. She drives it inside, got it stripped, gets it back, needs help, and out finally to Guy. Riley lobs it back inside to Hatton. She turns and shoots, and it's off, no good, and rebound Schaefer for Effingham. She clears it to Mapes, who gets it across the half line, left side to Schaefer. She goes baseline, lost the handle on it. They say Fearday knocked it loose. Now they don't know, and I agree with the official. I don't think that she did touch it. I think that Schaefer lost it off her.
I agree. The problem, the thing that made it look bad is the indecision from the officials for a second.
I'll give the guy credit down low. He asked his teammate.
Yep, he said, I didn't see it right away. Sometimes that takes some pride, or swallowing some pride, to actually admit that.
Three-man officiating crew, and I think they got that one right.
Yep.
Driving it inside, Karalevich, no good. She tried to put it back and got fouled on this one, and Grace going to the line for two.
Boy, St. Anthony just continues to pound the ball inside, and they're drawing fouls. They're getting shots. This time, Karalevich, she missed the first one, but got fouled on the second attempt, and Sawyer Altoff has her first foul.
Senior puts it up, and it's short off the front of the rim. 4:28 left, first quarter. Again, a way early start because of a very short JV game. It's 5-0 St. Anthony. Karalevich missed the first one. Here's her second one, and it's around and good. So a miss and a make. Her first point, 6-0 Bulldogs. Getting toward halfway through the first quarter here tonight. Mapes on the point for Effingham. Goes to the right side of the floor. Schaefer set her a screen. She picks it up, goes to the corner. Nieberge tries a three. It's too strong, and it's off Schaefer's hands out of bounds. She thought she was set, and she wasn't.
Well, and I don't think she expected that ball to come to her as quickly as it did, and it just slipped right through her hands.
Corlin Onosorg checks in for Schaefer for Effingham. So Coach Schaefer tries this change. They full court press here a little. Let's see what St. Anthony does with it. They get it to Riley Guy. She gets it across midcourt. A little bit of a bump, but no foul. Right side Faber the catch. They go underneath to Hatton, and she sticks it up and in. Abby Hatton with three, and it's 8-0 Bulldogs.
Again, good ball movement as they handled the pressure and was able to swing it to the perimeter and set Hatton up inside.
Althoff brings it down the floor this time for Effingham, but about that time the ball's knocked away. Nieberge was coming for it, but they knocked it away, St. Anthony did. So it'll be Effingham ball to inbound by the Bulldog.
Not sure if it was Guy or Faber, but one of them, maybe both of them, got a hand on it.
They go underneath. Nice catch by Allie. She put a shot up. It wouldn't go, but Marissa got fouled, so she'll go to the line. We had a lot of trips to the foul line early here.
Yes, we have. 3 of the 4 fouls have been shooting fouls. And actually, no, all 4 fouls have been shooting fouls. And Marissa Ali will head to the line on the first foul from Grace Karalevich.
Made it. There's the first point for the Hearts in the game. It's 8-1.
Marissa did a good job of cutting down the lane, or the alley.
Second one around and no good. Rebound grabbed by Hatton for the Bulldogs. So it's 8-1 now. Effingham's on the board, and they knock a pass away. Bulldogs were trying to get it to Fearday, and a couple of Hearts knocked it loose. St. Anthony's third turnover. Mapes with a basketball picks up the dribble. They go underneath. Nice catch by Alley on a good pass, but the layup wouldn't go. Put it up too strong, and St. Anthony the rebound. Hatton, I think, got it to Faber. So it's 8-1 St. Anthony. Wasn't going to probably find a more higher percentage shot there a minute ago than the one that came out for Alley. Now we got a foul as St. Anthony takes it underneath, and it'll be Riley Guy going to the line.
Again, they continue to attack. They either score or get fouled and head to the free throw line. 3 fouls on Effingham as Guy will go to the line looking for her first points as that foul was committed by Ellen Nieberge.
C.J. Schmitz here. Videotaping the action, or as I sometimes call him, Cecil B. First foul shot by Guy, no good. Yeah, Cecil B. DeMille. Famous filmmaker. Oh, that's right, you're young. Second one by Guy, good. So a miss and a make. Riley's first point. Bulldogs have 9 points, and they've had 4 different kids score.
I don't know it's so much that we're young, Greg. Might be another factor involved there.
He was a great filmmaker. I figure CJ's next. Here's a 3 put up out front. Good. Corlin Onosorg comes in, gives the Hearts some instant offense, drills that 3. That makes it a 9-4 game.
Boy, she buried it right from the top of the key.
So, Hearts finally get their first basket. Guy goes to the baseline. She gets tied up. Good work by Ellen Nieberge to force the jump. They'll go out of bounds to St. Anthony. 2:43 to go, opening quarter. Faber looks to get it inbound. Goes out deep with it. Catch by Guy. Riley lobs back underneath to Faber. They triple team her, and she lost it out of bounds.
That was a good job of coming from the weak side to help out as Fearday made the catch, but it was in heavy traffic and just never could secure it, and it finally went off of her. It is St. Anthony's 4th turnover. That's really the only thing you can fault them for a little bit here in the opening quarter.
So it was an 8-point lead. Now it's a 4-point game, and Effingham with the basketball. Left side, Nieberge. Ella loads up for 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds. And they say that Onosorg must have touched it last. It'll be St. Anthony basketball.
But at least she was in there battling for it. And although it doesn't go in the book as a clean rebound, it's still important because Effingham only has 1 rebound in this ball game thus far to St. Anthony's 8.
Bulldogs get it down the floor quickly. Faber right side, lobs underneath and over Hatton's head, and Marissa Alley grabs it for Effingham. So another Bulldog turnover. They get it down to Madison Mapes. She works left side away to Onosorge. She picks up her dribble and a bounce pass to Mapes, and Madison brings it out top now. Right side, Nieberge showed 3, moves in for 2. The runner's good. Nice move to the hole there by Ella Nieberge. Her first basket. It's a 3-point game.
And she finished with her left hand, and that was the difference there because she had enough room to get that shot away when she switched to the offhand.
So it's a 9-6 game, and the Hearts knock another pass away. This time, Altoff knocked it loose. Got it to Alley. St. Anthony knocked it away, but it ends up out of bounds. So Alley's going to sit down. So's Ella Nieberge for Effingham. And Schaefer comes back in, and also in for the Hearts is Krista Phillips for the first time, the senior. So those 5 out there for Effingham. And St. Anthony brought in Stacy Vonderheid. So that change for the Bulldogs. 9-6 St. Anthony, minute 20 to go, opening quarter. Altoff with it out top. Left side now the pass to Mapes. Lost it. I think it went off her knee, but she hustled after it and got it back. Onosorge in the lane gets it over. Now they fire it underneath to Schaefer. She can't make the catch. The ball's loose underneath. We have another held ball. It'll stay on Effingham's end of the floor.
Boy, Onosorge, I didn't like the way she went down in the lane, but she bounced right back up. So
we saw her go down earlier this week.
That's right.
And it was a little scary for a moment. The inbound in the lane. Schaefer put it up, but too strong. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound taken down by Faber for St. Anthony. So minute to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs with the ball and a 3-point lead. They get it left side to Faber. Out top to Hatton. Hatton on the dribble. Abby says, well, move somebody. And so Vonderheid did. Now the ball's knocked loose, and a heck of an effort by Mapes for Effingham, but it came into Fear Day for St. Anthony, and out top they get it, and Riley Guy drains ahead of the key 3. So, interesting offense.
Well, Jeff Schaefer just applauded right there because the girls' hustle is actually what set up them to score, meaning St. Anthony to score, even though the Hearts tried to do the right thing.
3 gives St. Anthony a 6-point lead again, 12-6. We're down to the last trip of the quarter here. Schaefer, left side to Onosorge for the Hearts. Out top, the catch by Phillips. Now they go right side. Altoff baseline, drives it inside. Got it to Phillips. Shot up short. Rebound taken down by Hatton for St. Anthony. 2 seconds, 1 second. Ball knocked loose from Guy. She got called for the walk. So with .3, the Hearts have to bring it the length of the floor. This is Matt's favorite play. .3.
You can catch and shoot. That's all you can do. Well, now they've indicated the other direction.
That's multiple choice. So Faber ends up with it as the Bulldogs get the inbound. Now they're on their end of the floor, so they've got a decent shot here.
Well, that wasn't a turnover then.
Yeah, Faber looks to inbound. Waits, goes in the corner. Guy turns and shoots, and it wouldn't have counted if it went in.
Oh, they did wave it off?
He did. Gentleman over here did wave it off, so no shot. So that ends the quarter. After 1, St. Anthony by 6. It's St. Anthony 12, Effingham 6. You're on KJ Country at 102.3.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Never going to talk about Cecil B. DeMille in another broadcast. We'll get first quarter stats from Matt here in a minute. Well, Matt was my hope. I mean, he's of a certain age. I thought maybe he'd remember Cecil B.
Never heard of him.
All right. St. Anthony gets the ball to start the second quarter. They're in front 12-6. They get it to Abby, and Abby Fearday shot short and grabbed by the Ms. Schaefer for Effingham. Meredith talked to her grandma downstairs, and she said, you know, you used my name once instead of Meredith's in a game. I said, well, yeah, probably. Probably. And Schaefer just scored, right?
Yes.
And that's her first bucket. That gets the Hearts back within 4. It's 12-8.
Effingham just pounded it right inside to her.
Faraday shot off the glass, rims out, no good. Schaefer thought she had the rebound. Now she didn't. And it got knocked loose, and it will go to Effingham. That was confusing.
Well, it was one of two options there. And
yes.
Guess I had the wrong one.
So it's Effingham basketball. Just into the second quarter. We got a way early start tonight. Loads of games going on tonight around the region. And Gail's going to do her dead level best to get us some scores. Long pass, high pass. Meredith Schaefer corralled it, though, for Effingham. Hearts get it out in position for somebody to shoot. That's somebody, Sawyer Altoff, and she sticks it up and in. And now it's a 2-point game. So 12-10 St. Anthony. And the Hearts ramp up the defense a little here. St. Anthony gets it across the half line. Guy out top showed 3. No doubt about it being a 3 if she'd have shot it, but she didn't. Now she drives it inside. Lots of contact, and the shot's no good. I guess there was a shot in there somewhere, and Schaefer got the rebound for the Hearts.
That guy just ran into a brick wall, and credit the defense. They were standing there, and she kind of had to shoot because she was going to travel if she didn't.
Mapes out of the key 3 for Effingham. No good. Rebound. Boy, how'd Gonasorge get that rebound? To Schaefer, the shot's blocked. But the rebound to Altoff. She goes inside, gets it over safely to Nieberge. Back to Altoff. Place for the timid. Altoff, a runner inside, banked it home, and it'll... Did he say before the shot?
Yep, that's what he's indicating.
Right. So the heck of a move, and the shot went in, but the foul before the shot, and it'll be out of bounds to the Hearts.
We had a lot of fouls in the first few minutes of the game. Since then, it's calmed down until that foul was whistled. The officials are talking now. They indicated 1-3, and so that would be Faber. I thought maybe they were double-checking who the foul was on.
Out she goes, and Stacy Vonderheide back in the game for St. Anthony.
Yeah, there we go.
Hearts get the ball inbounded. They tangle with Gonasorge, but she hangs on to it. Left side, Schaefer loads it up for 3. No good. Back of the rim. Rebound. Nobody yet. Hearts go to the floor. Bulldogs go to the floor. Got a jump between Faraday and Altoff. And alternate possession will keep it on Effingham's end of the floor. And timeout, Hearts. 5:46 to go. Second quarter. It's St. Anthony 12, Effingham 10. Back in 30 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center wishes area teams the best seasons ever. Evergreen has rehab to home suites for short-term rehab following hospitalization. They offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Go to Facebook at Evergreen Nursing Rehab for more information.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
5:46 to go in the second quarter. Jeff Schaefer called a quick timeout. It's 12-10 St. Anthony. St. Anthony's led the entire game, but what was an 8-point lead's down to 2, and the Hearts can tie with a 2 and get a lead with a 3. And the ball's inbounded, sorta, except it got knocked back out of bounds by Vonderheide as Altoff tried to get it in.
Looked like a volleyball block.
We were at the net. Altoff looking, goes deep this time to Mapes. Madison down the lane, can't shoot. Now she does shoot. Left-handed it up, no good. And looked like she and Guy both were close, and it's off Mapes, so it'll be St. Anthony basketball. Vonderheide will inbound. Karalevich sits down as Faber's back in for St. Anthony. So 12-10 Bulldogs, 5.5 to go, second quarter. Tomorrow night, Matt and Mike Wilson has St. Anthony at Dietrich for you. That'll be a fun one. St. Anthony goes right side, Faber with it. On the wing to Hatton, underneath Faraday, shot no good, but it's because she got fouled. So Lucy to the line.
Yeah, they did a nice job of working the ball again around the perimeter, and the lob pass has been open more often than not because the defense is spread so far out on the perimeter, the weak side can't get there to help, and that foul is whistled against Sawyer Altoff. It's the first player with 2 fouls as it's Effingham's 4th in the game.
Foul shot back of the rim, no good. Mr. Waltman tells me in JV basketball, it's Effingham 72, Charleston 25. So that's a convincing win. Thank you, David. Hearts varsity boys will be in action just a few minutes out at EHS. That foul shot was good, and Effingham's ball to inbound. So trying to double check there. Fearday at the line, so a miss and a make. She has 5, and the Bulldogs extend the lead to 3. Hearts get it down low. Good pass inside from Altoff to Schaefer, and she got smacked going up for shot.
Yeah, Riley Guy recovered on defense just to prevent a layup by committing that foul. It is just her first. It is the team's 4th, and Schaefer will try to get a couple free throws down for Effingham. I have a first quarter score. CHBC leads Altamont in girls basketball 14-9 after the first quarter.
Thank you. Meredith Schaefer makes the first foul shot. She has 3, and the Bulldog lead down to 2 now, 13-11. Vonderheid back down for the Bulldogs. Karalevich back in. Schaefer's second one rims out, no good. Nobody has the rebound yet. May end up being Schaefer. Yeah, she got it out to a teammate. Madison Mapes ends up with it. Left side, Schaefer for 3. It rims out, no good. And the rebound goes to Hatton for St. Anthony. We talked about her a lot early, and then it kind of was not the case, and got a big rebound there. And driving it down the floor was St. Anthony, and Fearday ended up walking with it. That's their first turnover this quarter. So again, it's a 2-point St. Anthony lead. So again, Effingham can tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. And again, it would be their first lead of the game. A lot of contact there, Matt. Altoff got it knocked loose, gets it to Schaefer, and she sticks it up and in. Everybody was watching where the ball was. Schaefer was looking where the ball is, and she made the shot, and we're tied at 13.
Well, Schaefer set the screen where there was a lot of contact, rolled off of it, and was open underneath, and they found her.
Faber underneath the hat, and boy, the Hearts literally collapsed on him on defense, and the held ball gives it out of bounds to St. Anthony.
Yeah, that time the weak side help was there with Sawyer Altoff, and that was kind of a dangerous situation for Sawyer because she already has a couple of fouls, but she was able to get the jump.
And down she goes, and Sage Altoff, her little sister, checks in. So Sage for Sawyer for the Hearts. 13-all now, 4:20 to go, second quarter. Riley Guy with the ball for St. Anthony. Goes to Fearday, right side Hatton, try for 3, no good. Schaefer the rebound for the Hearts. Gives it to Madison Mapes. She gets it across the half line. 13-all, halfway through the second quarter here at St. Anthony. Mapes bounce pass to Ellen Eberge. Around the screen, stops, brings it out top to Schaefer. Left side, catch by Mapes, can't shoot. To Alley, back in the game. Right side, the catch by Sage Altoff. Again, one Altoff at a time. Here's a wing 3, Ellen Eberge, no good, but Alley hustles after the rebound for the Hearts. Ellen Eberge to the hole, kind of put up an off-balance shot, no good. Hatton another rebound for the Bulldogs, and she gets fouled.
Hatton just grabbed her 6th rebound of the ball game already with 3:30 to play in the second quarter, and like you say, a long foul committed after that rebound, and that is Ellen Eberge's second. So her and Altoff have 4 of Effingham's 5 fouls.
Bulldogs under pressure, get the ball up court. Now to Fearday, tried to drive down the lane. They double team her, and somebody fouled her. She'll be at the line here.
Alley was there with pretty good defense by staying in front of her, and I think it's Schaefer that got called for kind of reaching in the cookie jar there to try to knock the ball loose. Schaefer has her second foul now, so 6 fouls on Effingham. All 6 of them have sent St. Anthony to the free throw line.
Fearday makes the first foul shot. Lucy was 6, and Bulldogs are back in front, 14-13. Eberge down as Sawyer Altoff back in. So the Altoff sisters are both out there. And Fearday ready for her second foul shot.
Correction, 5 of the 6 fouls have sent St. Anthony to the line.
All righty. Second one good. Fearday hits them both.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a lot. Lucy has 7. Bulldogs lead is 2, 15-13. So the Hearts have tied it now, but they have not had the lead. 3:10 to go before halftime. They get it, the Hearts do to Alley on the right side, into the lane. Spin move, shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound loose, and Sawyer Altoff going to the floor to save that one for Effingham. Schaefer has it in the corner, drives the baseline, gets it safely, and Altoff shoots. Nope, Alley shorts and scores. When she turned around, I saw it was 30 instead of 10. Marissa Alley with 2. with 3, and ties it again at 15 all. Bulldogs get it down court safely. Riley Guy, a runner in the lane, but she brought the ball down and she got tied up in a jump. And the held ball, alternate possession, will give it away to Effingham.
Well, St. Anthony had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, just 2 in the second quarter, but their shooting hasn't been as fluid as it was in that first quarter. Effingham, though, 2 turnovers in the first quarter, none so far here in the second quarter. That's outstanding.
That'll give you a chance to get back in the game.
And that's what's happened.
15-15, 2:22 to go before halftime. Hearts, for the 19th time, have a chance to take their first lead of the game. Allie, Schaefer, left side,
nice.
Driving it, Altoff to the hole. Got a shot blocked by Fearday. Hatton the rebound, down to Karalevich, and now Sage Altoff comes down and knocks it out of bounds for the Hearts. So both these teams getting after it on defense.
Yes, they are, and I enjoy watching Sage Altoff play. When she gets her time, she is really scrappy, hustles, and that's just going to give her an opportunity to get some more time, you would think.
Onosorge back in. Sawyer Altoff sits down. St. Anthony with the ball. We're tied at 15. Guy down the lane, can't shoot. Now to Karalevich. Faber has it. They lob down low to nobody. Nobody touched it, and it goes out of bounds to Effingham. 3rd turnover on the Bulldogs here in this quarter. And Ali and the official talk it over. And now a change. Stacy Vonderheide has a chance to sneak in there for St. Anthony, and Faber sits down.
That little chat allowed Vonderheide to get up to the scorer's table. She's like, thanks.
I won in the game. That's good. So, Effingham, in the person of Madison Mapes, gets it up court. Sage Altoff, left side Meredith Schaefer. Out top Alley. Now Onosorge. Down in the corner, catch Mapes. She drives. Ooh, didn't shoot. Pulled it down and gets it away to Alley. Alley looks for help and bounce pass. Tough catch by Mapes. Shot for 2, no good. Schaefer, the putback, no good. She got fouled going up. I think Fearday got her.
I'm pretty sure that's the culprit, as Fearday has her first foul, and it is the starting 5, each with a foul for St. Anthony now. 5 total.
That's diversification, man.
Mm-hmm.
Schaefer's foul shot, good. Meredith has 6, and there it is, friends. Effingham's first lead of the game, 16-15.
6 rebounds to go with her 6 points as well. 5 of them here in the second quarter.
Healthy half. She got both foul shots down, so Schaefer was 7, and Effingham takes her first lead at 17-15 Hearts with 1:29 to go before halftime.
4 of the 5 Effingham fouls, or excuse me, St. Anthony fouls, have sent St. Anthony to the line as well. So a lot of fouls on the shot.
Schaefer sits down for Effingham, and Krista Phillips checks back in. Karalevich gets it underneath somehow to Fearday. That's a tough catch, and she got fouled. So it'd be out of bounds here to St. Anthony, or is it 1-1?
Should be the 7th. That'll be a 1-1 opportunity. It looked like Marissa Alley, to me, had a decent knock away, but ref said got her across the arms, and he's a lot closer than I am.
Lucy Fearday leads St. Anthony with 7 points tonight. Foul shot, good. Lucy is such a good athlete. I think I say that every broadcast. If it was softball, I'd be saying the same thing. Change for St. Anthony. Hatton gets a breather as they run Maddie Kibler into the game. Maddie, a 5'10" sophomore. 17-16 Effingham. Fearday can tie it with this foul shot. It's up. It's good. So Lucy with 9, and we're tied at 17 with just outside a minute to go before halftime. So if you want a good close game, you found the right one. Onosorge gets it away to Mapes for Effingham. She directs traffic, says, you go over here. Sage Altoff did. And then she gets it left side to Phillips. Phillips got fouled. Could have been a jump. Instead, it's a foul on Riley Guy.
And that's the team 6, so not yet a 1-on-1 opportunity, as Guy has her second. First player for St. Anthony with a couple of fouls.
Phillips gets it inbounded for Effingham to Madison Mapes. Under a minute to play. We're tied at 17 here at St. Anthony's Enlow Center. Effingham and St. Anthony, the 2 city schools tangling tonight in girls basketball. Sage Altoff, tough catch. Phillips, left side alley. Marissa saves her dribble. Now she puts it on the floor. Out to Onosorge. I think the Hearts are going to try and run it down. Nope. they're not, because the pass is stolen by Vonderheid for the Bulldogs, and then the ball gets saved in after it got away. Fearday gets it to Kibler. Her shot no good. Mapes the rebound for Effingham, and now the Hearts might take the last shot of the half. Sage Altoff open for three, short. Rebound, Phillips puts it up, no good. This rebound, Onosorge, down to 8 seconds. Alley, now Mapes. Mapes looked at the clock, looking to get open, can't, gets it away on the baseline. The Hearts never got a shot away. They were trying to get it to Onosorge to get in position to shoot, but by the time she caught the ball, time had elapsed. So we're going to locker rooms tied. Effingham and St. Anthony, 17-17 here at the Enlow Center. Halftime show on the way in 2 minutes, Gail, on KJ Country at 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel at 347-9697.
Back at Enlow Center here at St. Anthony High School, 17-17, our halftime score. Effingham and St. Anthony. Bulldogs had an 8-point lead once upon a time. Hearts came back and have it tied here at the break. It was 12-6 St. Anthony after the first quarter, and Effingham outscored the Bulldogs 11-5 in that second quarter. That amounts to the 17-17 standoff. As far as the individual scoring for the Bulldogs, Riley Guy has 4 points. Grace Karalevich has 1. Abby Hatton with 3 points. Lucy Fearday leads St. Anthony in scoring with 9. And Anna Faber and Stacy Vonderheid and Maddie Kibler ball play, but they are yet to score. Quarters of 12-5 for St. Anthony's 17 points. For Effingham, Meredith Schaefer leads the show with 7 points. Ellen Eberge has 2. Sawyer Altoff has 2. Marissa Alley has 3. Corlin Onosorge hit a 3-pointer. And Madison Mapes and Krista Phillips have both played but are yet to score. Effingham's quarters 6 and 11 for their 17 points. So 17-17, St. Anthony and Effingham. A standoff here at halftime. Matt will have stats. Gail will have scores. And we'll have fun in general here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center wishes area teams the best seasons ever. Evergreen has rehab to home suites for short-term rehab following hospitalization. They offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Go to Facebook at Evergreen Nursing Rehab for more information.
17-17, Effingham and St. Anthony at halftime here at the Enlow Center. Matt has a look at the stats on that first half.
Really some interesting numbers when you break them down, even quarter by quarter. St. Anthony in the first quarter, 4 of 7 from the field. That was a good shooting.
Yes.
Second quarter, 0 of 5 from the field.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good. 4 of 12 overall then at 33%. They were 3 of 6 at the line in the first quarter, 5 of 6 at the line in the second quarter. Overall, 8 of 12, 67% as a team. Coaches will take that. And they were 1 of 2 from three-point land, 50%. First quarter, St. Anthony dominated the glass, had a 9-1 advantage. Second quarter, Effingham had enough of that. They out-rebounded St. Anthony by a total of 12-3. They actually have a 13-12 edge on the boards here at halftime. St. Anthony did commit 9 turnovers, 6 of them in the first quarter. St. Anthony had 9 turnovers, 6 of them in the first quarter, 3 in the second, for their total of 9. Effingham, 2 turnovers in the first quarter. Outstanding number. 1 turnover in the second quarter. So they only had 3 turnovers, but their shooting percentage lacked a little bit. They were 24% from the field, 2 of 10 in the first quarter, 4 of 15 in the second quarter, overall 6 of 25 from the field. They were 4 of 8 at the free throw line at 50%, 1 of 5 in the first quarter from three-point range, 0 of 5 in the second quarter from three-point range, 1 of 10 here at halftime for 10%. But again, It's been an interesting game. It's kind of, was it 8-0 or 10-2? St. Anthony was up 8.
10-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, individually, we'll start with St. Anthony because they're on the top of the page. They're tied, so I can't decide it that way. Riley Guy is 1 for 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the free throw line, has 4 points and a rebound. Grace Karolevich is 0 for 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line with a point and a rebound. Abby Hatton 1 for 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 3 points but 7 rebounds already in this ball game. Lucy Fearday, the only person to score for St. Anthony in the second quarter, went 5 of 6 from the free throw line in that period. Combine that with her shooting, she was 2 for 4 from the field. She has 9 points and a rebound. Anna Faber grabbed a couple of rebounds. Maddie Kibler tried a shot. It didn't go for the Bulldogs. For Effingham, Meredith Schaefer was extremely quiet in every way in the first quarter. She was 0 for 2 from the field in that quarter, had 1 rebound. Second quarter, she was 2 for 5 from the field, 3 of 4 at the line. Overall, she has 7 points on 2 of 7 shooting to go with that 3 for 4 at the line. And now she's grabbed 6 rebounds after only having 1 in the first quarter. 2 points for Sawyer Altoff, 1 of 2 at the line, 1 of 2 at the field, 0 of 2 at the line with her 2 points and 2 rebounds. Madison Mapes, 0 for 3 from the field. She does have a rebound. Ellen Ebrigi, 1 of 6 from the field, 2 points. Marissa Alley, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. She has 3 points here at halftime and a rebound. Also, I want to give a little extra credit to Coraline Onasorge. She came into the ball game off the bench when it was 10-2, knocked down a 3, but they needed some points. She got that. She grabbed 2 rebounds, but boy, she was involved in a lot of other stuff, giving her teammates opportunities to get rebounds by knocking it loose, getting on the floor, whatever it took. Had a couple of nice passes that led to assists as well. So not as much in the book, as much benefit as what she really brought to the table. Sage Altoff 0 for 1 from the field, and Krista Phillips also 0 for 1 from the field. She does have a rebound, and those are your halftime stats.
Thank you, Matt. 17 all. Effingham and St. Anthony. Gail, what scores do you have?
Well, I don't have many.
No, we're early.
I know. CHBC, the girls were leading Altamont 14-9 after the first quarter. That's all I have on that. As far as boys, I don't have anything except... I did get an early score for the Class 8 2A state tournament. As of 2 minutes left in the first quarter, the T-Town girls lead Nauvoo Calusa. Is that how you say it?
That's how I say it.
They are ahead 6-3, so the T-Town girls out in front early.
Out to a good start. That's good to hear. And again, Siegel St. Michael's playing for the 1A tournament championship. So all kinds of things to be excited about. The Hearts boys are playing tonight. Again, some changes, and some folks aren't liking it. And some folks say, well, that's pretty cool to get to change it up and have everybody play on different nights. So however you feel about that. But Effingham is playing Charleston at Effingham High School right now. And we'll see if we can get you some scores on that one. And the St. Elmo tournament's underway, so there are scores there. And Dustin White says, Gail, Cumberland beat Dietrich in girls basketball 56-44. Sammy James at Cumberland now 10-2 on the season.
Boy, double-digit wins for that club's been a long time coming, I guess.
Dustin said it's the first time since the 2011-2012 season. So 10 years since Cumberland's won in double figures on the girls program.
I do have a halftime score from Altamont.
What's going on?
It's 29-21.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me who was winning.
Oh, well.
CHBC was ahead after 1 quarter. So you can make your own decisions on who's winning that. I messaged them back and said, who's winning? So,
I'm just glad that someone is.
Yeah.
Here, no one's winning. It's 17-17. That's right. And, by the way, I'll give you a score on the Hearts boys game here in a second.
Oh.
Shot put up for by Fearday, I think, for St. Anthony. No good. Hearts get the rebound. Again, we're tied as we begin the second half of action. Madison Mapes with the ball for the Hearts to the corner to Ellen Eberge. Tries a 3. No good. Hearts just have been, both teams have had a tough time getting the ball in the basket lately. Karolevich for St. Anthony. On the side to Faber. Anna goes down to the baseline. Now to Fearday. She drives it inside. Tried to get to a teammate, and there was plenty of contact. And Fearday going to the line. They're going to say she was shooting.
And Marissa Alley is probably your guilty party. Now she has 2 fouls. So she joins Schaefer, Ellen Eberge, and Sawyer Altoff. They all have 2 fouls apiece.
And to the line, Lucy Fearday, and a first foul shot short. We've had a problem with a lack of points in this game.
Now, part of it is definitely due to some good defense.
Part of it.
But part of it is some shots just aren't falling that normally do.
Fearday's second one, good. So missing to make. That gets Lucy in double figures. She has 10 of the Bulldogs 18, but St. Anthony back in front, 18-17. So St. Anthony saw Effingham finally pull ahead by 2, I guess it was, and then St. Anthony quickly tied it, and now they're back up 1. Altoff with the ball for the Hearts to Mapes. At the free throw line, picks up her dribble, decides to shoot. No good, back of the rim. Rebound comes out to nobody, and it's off a St. Anthony player, so it'll stay with Effingham.
Well, credit, again, Marissa Alley. She was battling in there, couldn't get it clean, but she managed to bang it off of one of the St. Anthony players, and then it just rocketed out of bounds.
Down goes Onosorge. Schaefer's back in. Hearts get the ball inbounded. St. Anthony with a 1-point lead here, just into the second half. Schaefer, tough catch. Goes underneath, can't shoot, goes to the corner. Nieberge hits the 3. Ellen Nieberge has 5. And Effingham's up 2, 20-18. And let's see if that might get the lid off here. St. Anthony gets it across midcourt. Karalevich right side to Riley Guy. She loads up for 3. Oh, it was halfway down and rattled out, no good.
Wow.
Sawyer Altoff the rebound for Effingham. Man, I thought that was good. Altoff goes coast to coast. Shots affected by Fearday. Schaefer had the rebound. Her shot's no good, and it ends up out of bounds. Last touch by St. Anthony. Vonderheid's going to check in for the Bulldogs here, and they sit down Faber. Meanwhile, Alley will inbound on the baseline here for Effingham.
CHBC is winning 29-21 at half at Altamont.
Off the inbound, Ellen Eberge shoots for 3, back of the rim, no good, but Madison Mapes, an offensive rebound, takes it in, off the glass, shot no good. Fearday the rebound for St. Anthony, and now she got fouled 100 miles from the basket.
And that foul goes against Meredith Schaefer, so that she has 3 fouls, and that's one of those that she's not going to be too happy with.
I've had people tell me they listen to broadcasts and say, Greg, you sound like you don't like it when people foul 100 feet from the basket. And I say, well, that's because I don't. Effingham has the lead, 20-18 here. Bulldogs with the basketball. Fearday drives inside, got the shot to go, and drew the foul. Nice effort by Lucy Fearday.
Yeah, and that's the first made field goal from the field since the first quarter.
Gives her a dozen, and she's got the and one coming. The layup ties the game at 20, and she can put the Bulldogs back in front here.
And Alley picked up that foul, so now she has 3 to go along with Schaefer's 3. That's becoming a big concern as the team has 3 fouls in the quarter.
Fearday gets the foul shot down. Lucy with 13 points now, and St. Anthony back in front, 21-20. Low-scoring game, man. Every trip's big. The Hearts get it across the half line. Sawyer Altoff works it out top. Goes left side, hands the ball now to Nieberge, to Alley. They tried to go to the cutter, but St. Anthony steps up and intercepts the pass. First turnover on the Hearts in the quarter. Riley Guy with the ball for St. Anthony. Spin move in the lane, and she got fouled before the shot. It'll be out of bounds to St. Anthony.
Foul whistled on number 10, Sawyer Altoff. So guess what? Another Hart player with their 3rd foul.
Jeff's got deep bench. We'll likely see them all the way this is going. Effingham down a point. St. Anthony gets it inbounded. Karalevich tried to go low with a pass to Fearday, who was cutting to the basket, and Schaefer stepped in front of him, got the steal. That's St. Anthony's first turnover this quarter. Schaefer inside, can't shoot, and timeout Hearts. 5:02 to go, third quarter. Somebody wasn't doing what they were supposed to do.
And I think Coach Schaefer was explaining it to the ref what was supposed to happen for his team.
He's saying, I'm going to talk to whoever will listen to me. 5:02 to go in the third quarter. It's St. Anthony 21, Effingham 20 here on KJ Country at 102.3.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
There's little buttons on my phone are wiggling, and that means somebody's typing something. More information forthcoming. Meanwhile, T-Town was leading in their 8th grade state championship game. No score on Sigel St. Michael yet. Ball's loose as Effingham tried to get it in the lane, and Coach Schaefer probably said, we just had a timeout to talk about that.
I'm not sure that that's what he drew up.
No. Hearts have extended their lead to 15-12 over Charleston. We're about 3 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the boys' game over at EHS right now. Meanwhile, it's St. Anthony by 1 here, 21-20, with 4:44 to go in the third quarter. We got a way early start here tonight. Mapes with the ball for the Hearts, to the corner to Nieberge, out to Schaefer, stops at the free throw line, double team, got it away safely though to Althoff. Nice job of hanging on to it. Althoff down low, Schaefer the tough catch, shot against 3, and she got fouled by at least one of those 3.
She never pulled the trigger on the shot, though, so it's going to be out of bounds to Effingham. I don't know why she didn't try to finish it, but maybe it was because someone was holding on to her.
If you can't get your arms up over your head, sometimes that's a reason.
Stacy Vonderheide with her first and the team's first this half.
Hart's inbound to Schaefer in the lane. This time she shot. It's no good, but she got fouled, and she'll go to the line for a pair. And the foul's on Hatton.
And a technical foul whistled on Hatton as well.
Oh, dear.
So that's her second and third.
So the way this works is Schaefer will shoot, and then somebody will shoot, and then the ball will go out of bounds to Effingham. So Schaefer sitting on 7 points. First foul shot, no good, back of the rim.
And no way we could hear what was said or done, but the official just kind of shrugged his shoulder and told Coach Rios, kind of looked like there was nothing I could do. If it was a quick decision on that technical.
Schaefer makes the second foul shot, so that gives her 8, and she's also going to shoot the 2, and then it'll be out of bounds to the Hearts. So it's tied at 21. This foul shot, no good, and one more, and out of bounds to the Hearts. So 1 for 3 so far here. This one by Schaefer, no good, back of the rim. Wow. Yeah, 1 out of the 4.
Yep.
So out of bounds on the side now to Effingham.
Shooting those free throws up there by yourself is a different feeling, though, especially you say, well, that's how you practice, don't you? Well, yeah, I practice it that way, but there's usually not 200, 300 people watching me.
Hearts get the ball inbounded now after the technical. Ella Nieberge goes baseline, put it up, and it went over the rim on the other side where Karalevich was waiting for the rebound for St. Anthony. So Effingham came out of that trip with 1 point. Halfway through the second quarter, and we're tied at 21, St. Anthony and Effingham. Fearday, baseline, drives it inside, shot up against 3, and it came out no good. And Alley the rebound for Effingham. Down to Sawyer Althoff, out to Nieberge for 3. It's no good. This rebound grabbed by Karalevich, and Nieberge fouled her.
You could kind of see that one coming as they were both chasing after the long rebound. You appreciate the hustle, but it was just a step in front for Karalevich, and that's led Ella Nieberge to her third foul. So 4 starters for the Hearts with 3 fouls apiece.
That's a lot. 21-21 the score. Again, a low-scoring contest. Hatton with the ball for St. Anthony. Left side, catch by Karalevich. She goes underneath, layup short, but she got fouled, and I think Nieberge got her again.
So now she has 4 in the ball game, and Coach Schaefer had already sent Coraline Onosorge up to the bench. Now we see another sub coming to the bench as well.
Sage Althoff's going to check in with Coraline Onosorge after this foul shot here. Karalevich puts it up and got it. Grace's second point, and that puts St. Anthony back in front, 22-21. Allie sits down, and Nieberge with the 4 fouls sits down. 22-21 St. Anthony with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. At the line, Karalevich for her second one, and it's good. So she hits them both. St. Anthony's up 2. In this game, that's a big lead.
Well, St. Anthony, 4 of 5 from the free throw line this quarter after going 5 of 6 in the second quarter, and good thing they are because they've only scored 2 points from the field other than those free throws.
And that's since the first quarter.
Right.
Yikes. Sawyer Altoff with the ball for the Hearts. Lost it, gets it back. Sage Altoff, the catch in the corner. Back to Sawyer, driving it into the lane. Can't shoot. Corner to Sage Altoff for 3, and she got it. So the freshman cashes in. Sage Altoff's first basket, and that puts Effingham back on top, 24-23. Side, Riley Guy puts it up for 3 for St. Anthony, and she hits right in front of the St. Anthony bench. Samantha, was just a matter of time till the scoring picked up.
Well, that's a true outburst in this game.
Here's a 3 put up out front by Mapes for Effingham. No good. Rebound grabbed by Vonderheide for St. Anthony. Down low to Guy. All kinds of humanity involved in a jump here. Held ball will leave it with St. Anthony.
Sage Altoff, though, getting involved as she got down on the floor to make the tie up there.
Vonderheide will inbound for St. Anthony. St. Anthony with a 2-point lead in the ball here. They get it into Karalevich, and it went through her hands, and it goes into backcourt, and it's over and back. So it'll be Hart's ball at midcourt with 2:26 left in this busy third quarter. And Bria Beals is going to check in for Effingham for the first time tonight, and they'll sit down Madison Mapes.
She's the only starter that's not in foul trouble for Jeff that's sitting down.
So you got Schaefer and Sawyer Altoff, 2 seniors. And then you got Corey Onosorge, who's a senior. And then you got 2 freshmen in Bria Beals and Sage Altoff. And the ball's knocked loose by St. Anthony. It'll stay with the Hearts.
Knocked loose, could have been a foul, but Effingham still does retain possession, I guess.
26-24 St. Anthony. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. They get it. Altoff does to Altoff. Sawyer to Sage. Now back out to Sawyer. She comes to the left side of the floor. Now back out top. Onosorge on the wing. Down in the corner, Sage Altoff for 3 more. No good, but she got fouled on it. Sage Altoff's going to get 3 at the line here.
And Riley Guy picks up that personal, so now she has 3 fouls. And a minute 55 to go in the third. It's a concern, I guess. But more concerning that she fouled the jump shooter out on the perimeter.
Yeah, buddy.
Coaches don't like that.
Sage Altoff to shoot 3 times here at the line. Makes the first one. So she has 4 points, and she came in this game. That's huge.
Yeah.
And she's got 2 to go.
Well, she's the second leading scorer for the team.
Second one, no good.
And that's my fault. I jinxed her.
You're being too hard on yourself. Beals sits back down. Phillips checks in now for Effingham. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Sage Altoff's third foul shot. Good. She got 2 out of 3. So 5 for the freshman in the game, and the Hearts have tied it at 26.
Meatloaf's proud of her.
Yes.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's a big seller for him. But CJ probably doesn't remember that either.
No.
There's a pass inside and a foul. We've had a bunch of them.
So it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity, as that's the 7th team foul against Effingham. That one whistled on Coraline Onosorge. That'll be her first.
All right. That'll send Grace Karalevich to the line. Grace 5'4" senior. Puts it up. Short. Rebound grabbed, though, by Sage Altoff for Effingham. So now the Hearts have a chance to get the lead back. Onosorge, left side Schaefer. Lost it. Stolen by St. Anthony. Karalevich trapped at midcourt. Second turnover on Effingham. That's not many, with a minute and a half to go in the quarter. St. Anthony on the side. Karalevich out now to Hatton, and over on the left side to Vonderheide. To Riley Guy. She's out top of the key, picks up the dribble, says, I'm looking for somebody, and Karalevich to the rescue.
She says, I'm somebody.
I am somebody. And Karalevich goes down low, can't shoot. out the guy, and eventually Aaron Rios says, we need to chat. Timeout Bulldogs. Minute 2 to go in the third. It's a standoff. St. Anthony 26, Effingham 26 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever. Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Let me get you up to date on a couple of things here. Under a minute to go before halftime in the boys' game over across town. Effingham 24, Charleston 20, and that's with under a minute till halftime. And in addition, Gail tells us it's 10-9 Sickle St. Michael. They're ahead of Cissna Park after the first quarter of their 8-1A state championship game. T-Town was ahead early in their 2A state championship game. Big collision. They drove it inside. Layup put up by Fearday. No good. Effingham the rebound. Sage Altoff drives into the corner, or into the lane, shoots for 2 and got it. Sage Altoff, nobody told her not to score, and she has 7 now. And Effingham back in front, 28-26.
She didn't get the message about this game, and
she says low scoring. Ha! Watch this. Vonderheide shoots for St. Anthony, no good. Nice rebound by Abby Hatton. Puts it up, came off, no good. And Madison Mapes a rebound for Effingham. Mapes crossed the half line with 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Hearts with the ball and a 2-point lead here. Hearts have never led by more than 2 points. Mapes with the ball. We're down to 7 seconds. Count it down. Corner. Sawyer Altoff tries to drive in. Out to Schaefer for 3. No good at the buzzer. Effingham by 2 as we go to the fourth quarter. It's Effingham 28, St. Anthony 26, here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center wishes area teams the best seasons ever. Evergreen has rehab to home suites for short-term rehab following hospitalization. They offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Go to Facebook at Evergreen Nursing Rehab for more information.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Lady Shoes are playing tonight. That's at the high school level. And at halftime, well, no, that's at the state. I'm sorry. Thanks, T-Rep. That's at the 8th grade. And T-Town's 8th graders up 18-8 at halftime in their 8-2A state championship game. So some good news there. And Dave Woltman tells us, as far as the boys' high school game crosstown, at halftime it's Effingham 24, Charleston 22. So Arts boys concentrating on playing good defense. They're never going to score 90 points a game, so they're playing a good defense, and they lead Charleston by 2 at halftime. Here, Effingham had the ball, and then they didn't. So St. Anthony has it, and that's how the fourth quarter gets underway. Karalevich, spin move in. Shot affected. Hatton tried to crash the boards and get the rebound, and she got fouled going up, and she'll be at the line for a pair.
Yeah, it was a good job by Hatton. Like you said, the double team kind of really forced a shot initially, but 2 people guarding you, if you can get the ball towards the rim, maybe someone else can get to the basket and rebound it, and that's what happened for Hatton as she was fouled by Sage Altoff. Her first, team's 8.
Hatton's foul shot rattled out, no good. 28-26 Effingham. We're just into the fourth quarter. Again, a way early start here. And Ellen Eberge checks back in for Effingham. They'll sit down Sawyer Altoff. Meanwhile, Hatton with one more foul shot here. Abby has 3 points so far tonight. Make it 4, and she got the second one down. So a miss and a make, and it makes it 28-27. Biggest lead for either team was St. Anthony very early in the game with an 8-point advantage. It's been 2 or 3 points just about the whole rest of the game. Schaefer driving it inside, got it knocked away, and she got fouled.
And the foul's on Fearday. That'll be Lucy's second in the ball game. Team's 5th, so Effingham will have to inbounds from the baseline.
And that will be done by Sawyer Altoff. Nope, it's Madison Mapes. Sorry. Ball inbounded, knocked loose, stolen by the Bulldogs. Effingham second turnover, and we played less than a minute in the period. They haven't had many turnovers tonight. That's why that seems so many. Hatton with the ball out top for St. Anthony to Vonderheide to Karalevich. Grace drives right side of the lane to the hole, stuck it up, and it rolled off. No good.
My.
Goodness sakes, that's a good shot. Schaefer the rebound for Effingham. Boy, Bulldogs have had a couple of high percentage shots come off. Hearts get it across the half line. Mapes goes to the baseline, looked to drive in, can't, gets it over on the side. Sage Altoff for two, no good. Schaefer got the rebound, tried the putback, no good, but she got fouled going up. Meredith will go to the line and shoot a pair here.
A good job of getting on that offensive glass as Schaefer just grabbed her 9th rebound, matching Hatton's 9 rebound for the lead for both teams. That foul whistled against Karalevich for second.
Meredith Schaefer makes the first foul shot. She has 9. That leads Effingham. Nieberge back down for Effingham. Sawyer Altoff checks back in. Schaefer ready with his second foul shot. Hits up and good. Got them both. So Schaefer's in double figures with 10, and the Hearts are up 3. And that probably looks like a lopsided score. That's their biggest lead of the game. 30-27 Hearts with 6.5 to go. Pressure by the Hearts. St. Anthony beats it, but they threw it down the floor, and somebody either didn't come to where they thought they were going to be, or the pass was a little long. First turnover on St. Anthony. Hearts get it inside. Schaefer's shot won't go. Putback is good by Sage Altoff. She's everywhere. 9 points for the freshman, and the Hearts are up 5, 32-27.
All 9 in the second half.
And that's, I think, because she didn't play much in the first half.
Played a little bit in the second quarter.
Karalevich driving it down the floor, and timeout St. Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Aaron realizes that not many points being scored, 5-point deficit, something to address. So timeout Bulldogs, 5:57 to go. It's Effingham 32, St. Anthony 27 here at KJ Country at 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
5:57 to go in this one, assuming no overtime.
Oh, now.
It's Effingham 32, St. Anthony 27. This is the biggest lead Effingham's had. Faber to the baseline for the Bulldogs. Out to Abby Hatton, and she brings it out, sets it up, now slings it underneath, and Effingham's good defense. Should I mention Sage Altoff again?
Well, she got burnt a little bit as Riley Guy made a nice backdoor cut, but she saw it and was quick enough to recover and get a hand on the pass and knock it away.
Guile inbound on the baseline to Faber for St. Anthony, out to Karalevich. So you got 11, 12, and 13 for St. Anthony on that play. Out top to Hatton. Hatton goes right side of the lane, fell down, kept the dribble intact. Now she's double-teamed, but got it away safely. And out front, Karalevich shoots for 3, no good. And who else? Sage Altoff, the rebound, tried to clear it to her sister Sawyer, and Hatton got down there and reached in and got the steal. Third turnover on Effingham. Guy at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Bottle up by Sage Altoff. Great cut by Karalevich, but got the layup stuck under the rim. Sawyer Altoff, a rebound for Effingham. Here come the Hearts. She picks up the dribble now. And to Onosord, Schaefer in the corner for 3, and she got it. Meredith Schaefer with 13 now. And all of a sudden, friends, Effingham's up 8, 35-27. Bulldogs have only scored 1 point so far in this fourth quarter. They go underneath. Nice catch by Fearday. Shot no good. Hatton gets the putback, though. Abby Hatton was 6. That's a big offensive rebound and putback because Bulldogs had to stop the bleeding. It was 8, now it's 6, 35-29. Schaefer with the ball for the Hearts. Out to Onosorge. To Sawyer Altoff. To Sage Altoff. Bounce pass back out to Onosorge. Tries a 3 and got it. All of a sudden, the lid's off. Corlin Onosorge with 6, and the Hearts are up 9 now, 38-29.
She's 2 for 2 from the floor, has 6 points.
Fearday for 2. Got it. Big basket for the Bulldogs. Lucy Fearday with 15. That gets them back within 7, 38-31. Yeah, so St. Anthony was down 9 there for a minute after being up 8 early in the game. 3:47 to go in this one. Hearts with the ball, and maybe they'll make another pass or two since they've got the lead here. Sawyer Altoff with the basketball out top. She and Sister Sage playing catch, and now they go right side with it. Mapes the catch. Down in the corner, Sawyer Altoff knocked loose by Faber. Good hustle by Anna, but it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hearts.
St. Anthony's definitely ratcheted up the pressure with the man-to-man, and it's causing Effingham a little trouble, but they've maintained the ball for a little while and killed some clock.
Onosorge, Sage Altoff, going left side. She got held. Riley Guy got her, I think.
Yeah, that'll be Guy's 4th foul, and it will be enough to send the Hearts to the line as the freshman will step to the stripe and Sage Altoff for a 1-on-1 opportunity.
Halftime in the 8-1A state championship game. It's Sigel St. Michael 18, Cissna Park 14. So good close game there. Come on, sharpshooters. Foul shot no good. Schaefer gets it, though, and puts it in. So Effingham missed the shot from the line, but Schaefer with a big rebound and basket. She has 15 all of a sudden, and the Hearts are back up 9, 40-31. Guy for the Bulldogs goes down low into the lane, loads it up, puts the shot up, and got it. And that gets you an H in horse. Nice shot. Riley Guy with 9, and it's 40-33.
She had to get creative, but she got it done.
Sawyer Altoff cross the half line for the Hearts. Picks up the dribble. Sage Altoff going baseline. Shot for 2. Crawled in.
I don't know how that got up and over the rim, but it did.
She's in double figures with 11. Hearts back up 9, 42-33, and the Hearts with a steal as Sawyer Altoff goes to the floor to get it. Second turnover on St. Anthony. Hearts can go up double digits this trip, and we're down to 2:30 left in the game. They go left side with it. Sawyer Altoff the catch. Drives the baseline. Shot blocked by Hatton. Ooh, and Hatton got a foul. Looked like a pretty good block from up top.
It did. Officials indicate a little bit of a push underneath, I guess. And that'll send Altoff to the line for a couple. And that foul on Hatton is her 4th.
2:21 left. It's Effingham 42, St. Anthony 33. And Sawyer Altoff tries to extend the lead and missed the first foul shot. A little deep. She has one more coming. Maddie Kibler's going to check in for St. Anthony. Hatton gets a breather. Getting down to 2:21 remaining. St. Anthony was 7 in the quarter, but the Hearts have put in 14 here in this fourth quarter.
Which is an explosion.
That's after 28 in the first 3. Altoff makes that foul shot. Sawyer with 3. And the Hearts by 10. And the ball on the inbound is out of bounds off St. Anthony. And the Hearts get the ball right back. So that's 3 turnovers on the Bulldogs in the quarter. And Mapes will inbound here for Effingham. In the corner to Sawyer Altoff. She'll bring it out front with 2:15 left. Away to Ella Nieberge. Left side to Mapes. Now to Schaefer. Cross-court Sage Altoff. Catch down in the corner by Sawyer Altoff. Back to Nieberge. Back to Mapes. Over to Schaefer. Now the Hearts killing some clock. And we're under 2 minutes to go. Hearts with the ball and a 10-point lead. So St. Anthony's going to have to foul here in a minute. Schaefer gets it left side. Out top Mapes. Down to 1:48 to go. And Mapes got away. They go underneath. Catch by Nieberge. Shot up and off. Rebound St. Anthony or Schaefer?
Yeah, I think they got Schaefer for going up over the back or through the back or however you want to say it. It is going to be the foul on Meredith, so that will be her 4th. And important thing for St. Anthony is they get an opportunity to score with the clock stopped down 10 with 1:39.
Yeah, Effingham ran 20-some seconds off there. Whittled it down to 1:39 remaining. Effingham in front of St. Anthony, 43-33. Fearday with a chance to get them a little closer. Fearday with 15 tonight. She always gets her points. Foul shot good. Lucy with 16. She's about as unselfish a kid as you'd find.
That's the point I was going to make. She gets her points, but It's in the rhythm of the offense. It's never a shot that she shouldn't take.
Nope. She's a joy to have on your club. She gets one more here. Puts it up and rims out. Rebound, Sage Altoff for Effingham. We'll probably have to talk about her on the postgame show. Sawyer Altoff crossed the floor to Sister Sage. Down low, nice catch by Schaefer, but the shot won't go, but puts it back, no good. Ella Nieberge puts it up and in and drew the foul. Effingham, 3 shots that trip. They finally got one to count.
Well, and the big thing is they did a good job of taking care of the ball, beating the pressure with good passing, and that led to players being open underneath. And even though Schaefer didn't connect on a couple, maybe a little contact, Nieberge was there to pick her up.
Nieberge with the and one, got it. So Ella with 8 now, and the Hearts all of a sudden up 12 here. Nieberge sits back down for Effingham. They're running with Onosorge and Mapes and Sawyer and Sage Altoff and Schaefer. That's who's out there for the Hearts right now. Bulldogs running with the usual gang here. Faber with the ball left side. Out top Karalevich, and she got fronted and couldn't get the dribble down in time and walked with it. St. Anthony's 4th turnover this quarter.
Kind of a rare, unforced type of turnover, especially since early in the game for either team.
So Onosorge down and Nieberge back in on offense here for Effingham. Ella gets it across the half line, going to the hole, bounce pass, Schaefer the catch, but the shot's too hard, didn't use the glass, and the rebound grabbed by Guy, and a pass knocked loose and stolen back by the Hearts. And that's 5 turnovers now on the Bulldogs in this 4th quarter.
My pin was in the way.
We're under a minute to go in the game. Man, this was a 2-point game when this 4th quarter started. Hearts now lead by 12 with the ball and 45 seconds left. Sawyer Altoff has it, picks up the dribble, gets it away to Ella Nieberge. Then we're down to 35 seconds. Nieberge working, and looks like we may have the final score. Mapes now to Sawyer Altoff. We're down to 24 seconds. Off to Ella Nieberge, and there's a foul by Hatton with 20 seconds left.
And Hatton just fouled out of the ball game.
So she'll sit down, checks out with a total of 6 points tonight.
And 10 rebounds.
Wow. Pretty good night's work.
Not too bad.
Maddie Kibler checks back in for the Bulldogs. Vonderheid's going to come in after the first foul shot. Onosorge's going to check back in for the Hearts. Ella's foul shot rims out, no good. And in come the aforementioned Vonderheid and Onosorge. Schaefer sits down for Effingham. Guy sits down for the Bulldogs. 46-34 Effingham, leading St. Anthony by a dozen. Trailed by 8 early in the game. Nieberge makes the second foul shot. Almost called it too soon. Ella with 9. Hearts by 13, 47-34, and now another steal by the Hearts. They get it to Sage Altoff from Sawyer. The sisters going to work. Sage Altoff with 13 now, and it's a 15-point lead, 49-34. Down to 1. Here's the buzzer. That's the show. Bulldogs put up a shot. It wouldn't go. Well, there's your final, and an interesting ball game. Close until the 4th quarter, and then the Hearts put in 21 points and end up beating St. Anthony by 15. It was 2 points when the 4th quarter started. Effingham outscored St. Anthony 21-8 in the 4th quarter, and they win it 49-34 to go to 9-2 on the season. St. Anthony now 7-5 on the campaign. Hope to talk with both coaches, Matt's stats, and loads of scores. Stick around for a busy postgame show in 2 minutes here on KJ Country on 102.3.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center wishes area teams the best seasons ever. Evergreen has rehab to home suites for short-term rehab following hospitalization. They offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Go to Facebook at Evergreen Nursing Rehab for more information.
This is the Farm Credit Illinois postgame show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
Back at St. Anthony's Enloe Center, final score in our Thursday night game, it was Effingham 49, St. Anthony 34. Very unusual game in that it was so close for the vast majority of the contest. People are going to look at this and it was a 15-point final, and they're going to say, well, pretty lopsided. No, it wasn't. If you were listening, you know that's not the case. In fact, St. Anthony had a 12-6 lead after the first quarter. But then Effingham started to right the ship. They outscored the Bulldogs 11-5 in the second quarter, and we were tied at 17 at halftime. And then it was 11-9 Effingham in the third quarter, and that left us with a 2-point game after 3 periods. Effingham in front 28-26. But then Effingham got a couple of threes to drop, and that seemed to really light their fire. And Effingham outscored St. Anthony 21-8 in the fourth quarter, and they win it by 15, 49-34. So they go to 9-2 on the season. St. Anthony with loss now 7-5. And we'll visit with both coaches here on the postgame show. Here's a look at the scoring. For St. Anthony, Riley Guy had 9 points. Grace Karalevich had 3. Abby Hatton with 6. Lucy Fearday led the Bulldogs with 16 points. Anna Faber did not score. Stacy Vonderheid played but didn't score. And Maddie Kibler played but didn't score. St. Anthony's quarters, 12, and then 5, 9, and 8 for their 34 points. For the Hearts, Meredith Schaefer had 15 points to lead the way. Ella Nieberge with 9. Sawyer Altoff 3. Madison Mapes and Krista Phillips and Bria Beals all played but didn't score. Marissa Alley had 3. Corlin Onosorge had 6 on a couple of three-pointers. Sage Altoff off the bench, 13 points. And the Hearts quarters of 6, and then 11, 11, and 21 for their 49 points. They win it over St. Anthony 49-34, and they are again 9-2 now on the season. We'll visit again with the coaches, and we have loads of games to keep you tabs on, including 2 state championship games at the junior high level. Back with more in a minute here on KJ Country at 102.3.
The Giving Plate, a meal service with heart. Purchase fresh and frozen meals along with salads and wraps. We have provided over 1,000 free meals to members of our local community. Check us out at our website and order online at thegivingplatemeals.com.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Color Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Back at the Enloe Center at St. Anthony High School, final score in our girls game tonight, Effingham 49, St. Anthony 34, and Hearts coach Jeff Schaefer joins us on the postgame show. And so close, and then the big explosion there in the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah, and then we wasted our first 2 possessions. We had nice sets set up, I think, and then we just kind of self-destructed. But after those 2 plays, we were really good, finally.
Really rolling. And part of it, at least, was that shots weren't dropping earlier in the game, but maybe that was good defense.
Yeah, I thought we got really good shots in the first half and couldn't make a 3. I mean, you don't see Meredith shoot the ball like that very often because she was wide open, but man... how about Sage coming in there and just...
She was alone.
She was, I thought her and Corlin, were the reasons that we got there. But, I thought Ella and Sage also did an incredible job of stopping their energy person and Grace. She's the one that kind of makes their team go, at least in my mind that she does. We know that the guy-girl can score, and, they got load inside with the 2 big girls, but... she's their energy, I thought, and I thought Ella and Sage did a great job of keeping her from getting to the basket.
Is it to a point that when shots aren't dropping earlier that you have to guard against frustration and trying to force things too much?
Yeah, and I called the one time out and just said, hey, just play. I basically said, quit feeling sorry for yourselves and play basketball. Because I thought we were kind of moping a little bit. I'm like, we still have we had 9 or 10 minutes left at that point when I called that timeout late in the third quarter. I'm just like, quit feeling sorry for yourself and play. It's like a call that we don't agree with goes the other way, and we sit there and, I think we do a really good job, really have never shown too much emotion, but I could see the little extra So that's why I kind of called that timeout and just talked about being tough and quit feeling sorry for ourselves and play basketball.
And it seemed like when a couple of shots dropped, especially one of those, a couple of the threes in the fourth quarter, then it kind of ignited you.
Sage's three in the corner, that was it. I mean, and we finally got up 5, and I think we might have had a chance to go up 7 but missed it. They may have got a free throw and cut it to 4 or something, but then after that, I thought we did a great job. We hit the open person, we back cut them. We got 5. We can put 5 guards out there to handle the basketball. They did a great job. They didn't turn it over. With the 46 seconds there when Ella kind of threw that one in traffic, that was not necessary. We talked about that, and we gave him a basket there at the end of the first half too, or we didn't get a chance to score when Sage took that early one. That's all stuff that we got to correct, and that's why it's nice to play a game like this, so we get in that situation. That's because that's going to just continue to help us.
Absolutely. That's 9-2 now on the season against some pretty salty competition.
Yeah, I couldn't be more pleased for, our 2 leading scorers left from last year, and we found a good chemistry, and we went to as coaching staff, we went to the drawing board and looked for offenses that we could run with really 4 guards in a post and try to play to their strengths, and I thought we did that in the first half, and we just kept coming up empty. I'm like, okay, there's a really good mismatch with Marissa, or now they got somebody that really can't guard Meredith, and we got them the shots, but we didn't take advantage of that,
I wonder sometimes, Jeff, and you can help explain to me and to us, you got somebody like Sage, a freshman. Part of it might be she's a freshman, so she doesn't worry about anything. But part of it also, I think, is just her instinct for things. Yeah, and it's pretty cool at a young age.
Yeah, she's got really good instinct. She's quick, and she can just explode off the dribble and jump. I mean, she can probably come close to touching the rim. She jumps so high. But, the only time she looked like a freshman was there in the last minute when she tried to give it up to her sister there and threw it away. But other than that, that was the only mistake she really made the whole time she played. So, I mean, yeah, I thought she was phenomenal, and defensively as well. I mean, we got this win because we weren't playing great, but I thought they played really well against us, but we held them, it was only 17-17 at halftime, so our defense gave us a chance to win, and that's what we've always relied on, and we have to. I mean, it's hard to replace those 2 scorers that left. We've done it by committee, and then Coraline steps up and hits that 3 and makes a really nice shot, and we just really talked with her about playing within herself, and man, she gave us a little more muscle inside to Marissa she was kind of perfectly positioned, but got called for little fouls that were, did she really foul him? I mean, that's why I told her, just keep your hands down, then you won't even be put in that position. They can't call you for a foul if you keep your hands down. Just make them shoot it over you and then box them out. But we were working on taking charges in practice when we play these bigger kids that are going to turn over their shoulder when we know they're going to go there, and work on trying to teach these younger kids how to get in. If you can't, stand up and body them, then you got to get in position and try to draw some charges. And we actually started putting that in our practice plan a little bit this week, and we don't have Olivia Mosier's out with brother tested positive, so she can't be here. So that took a little bit of our normal size away, but, it probably worked out really good because Coraline stepped up and did awesome.
Absolutely. You got the win, and I know when you were at the Newton tournament, Meredith Schaefer was scoring your points, and she scored points for you tonight, and that's nice to have one kid inside that you can count on to get you some figures.
Yeah, and I liked it. Okay, so she shot the ball terrible for Meredith Schaefer. There's we don't need to sugarcoat that. She didn't shoot Meredith Schaefer but I think she got 3 offensive rebound putbacks. And that's what a good player does. When you're not getting those ways that you score normally in your offense, you find other ways, and that's what I'm so proud of her. And and she just kept just keep shooting the thing. I'll tell you when to stop. So, but we just got to continue to be aggressive, because the one thing we have not done very well this year is get to the foul line. So that's one of our things we've always done really well in the past, and it might be because of a little bit of our lack of size, but we have the speed to get there.
Absolutely. I want to mention one thing before we let you go, and that relates to what you're going to be up to after Christmas time. I've got the information. If I keep looking, I know I'll find the information for the Charleston tournament. Effingham's going to be one of 5 teams there, along with Tri-County and Charleston, of course, and
Danville,
T-Topolis, and T-Town. Oh, well, there. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
I think we open with Danville. I think we play the late game every night. I think we have Danville and then Tri-County, who's, I think they're 1 or 2 or 3 in the classes. I don't know if it's A or I think they're single A, but they're always really good and well coached. Had a really good run of success these last 5 or 6 years too. And then we play T-Town and then Charleston last. So yeah, we got to try to get Lincoln tomorrow. So we're off about 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. So this doesn't get to enjoy this one very much, but off to Lincoln, and if we could get that one, I think it'd be an incredible start to our season. I mean, I think if you'd asked 50 people last year, would we be in the spot, 49 of them would have told you no, right? But this is the as a coach, you always hope that those kids will all step forward, and that's what we've done. I mean, every kid has gotten just a little bit better and has done a little bit more and assumed a little bit bigger role, and then they bought into playing great defense. And I thought, I was so worried about our rebounding in this game that we in practice we ran a killer if we gave up an offensive rebound, and I thought we did a phenomenal job of rebounding tonight.
Agreed. And a word about St. Anthony, because I know that it's okay to have 2 good programs in town. I think Aaron's team's really grown this year.
Yeah, this one worried me. I mean, I came and watched their Altamont game. Any team that puts up 86, I don't care what. You put up 86 points. Right. I've only had a team do that one time ever. I think we scored 88 once. But yeah, I mean, and they have all the pieces too. I mean, they're going to have a really good. He just needs them all to stay healthy, and that's for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, because at any time, 1 or 2 of you can be wiped out and take 1 or 2 with, and that's why we've been taking 2 buses and trying to separate the kids and sitting vaccinated kids between non-vaccinated kids, so we have that space and to try to keep them all available. But then of course then we get like a brother gets it, and now Olivia had to sit out a couple, and we don't know when we'll get her back. But yeah, I mean, they got a good season ahead of them. I just hope they all stay healthy for him. And they're definitely they got good guards, good inside play. They have the pieces of the puzzle to make a nice run in 1A with what he's got. And playing us, playing the T-Towns, playing Galesburg and Mattoon at their Christmas tournament, that's gonna do nothing but help them late down the road. You hate to have that 7 or 8 loss, whatever, at the end or whatever, and they might beat them too. I mean, but when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter once you start that postseason, and that experience playing against the bigger schools is definitely going to help them.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure, Jeff.
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Be careful going to Lincoln tomorrow night.
All right.
All right. Hearts coach Jeff Schaefer. Appreciate him coming and joining us on the post-game show. Again, Effingham a winner, 49-34. I haven't seen Aaron Rios. Oh, he's down talking to the print media. Now I found him. Okay, so when they're finished with him, he'll come up. Meanwhile, Matt has the stats on this one.
All right, Effingham, 16 of 50 from the field at 32%. That's better than the 24% that they were in the first half. Started off at 20% in the first quarter, for as a matter of fact. Finished 12 of 22 at the free throw line for 55%, 5 of 19 from the three-point arc at 26%, but 2 of 2 in the fourth quarter, and that really helped to kind of push them out to the lead. As St. Anthony was 9 of 28 from the field at 32%, 14 of 21 from the free throw line at 67%, 2 of 6 from three-point range at 33%. Effingham got those extra possessions because they out-rebounded St. Anthony 30-22 and won the turnover battle, 16 to just 8 turnovers for Effingham. Coach Rios has made his way to the booth, so I'll hand him the headsets.
Good. Thank you, Matt. We'll visit with Aaron Rios here just a second or 2 or 3, and appreciate him coming up. And Aaron, game that was so close for so long, and then Effingham finally broke it loose there late in the game.
Yeah, I think I just said this to you guys the other night. For 3 quarters, we played really well. We've done that against a couple close ones, and as we're learning as a ball club, we've really got to play pressure defense and make sure we're executing the way we want to execute on the defensive side. When we do that, we got to get in transition and play our game. And they kudos to them. They put us in a spot to where they want to slow us down tonight, and they normally press. We know that throughout the whole game because they want to slow us down. But they did a good job executing the last 4 minutes. And realistically, number 20, I think a freshman, came off and had 13. And you minus that back out, 20 has 4, 5, or 6. At the end of the fourth quarter, 2 or 3 minutes, we missed 5 or 6 layups. We're still in the ball game, right? So it's a difference of execution, and you guys know how that goes. And the simple things about basketball and the details are the difference in the long run. So that's what really got us tonight.
Jeff was very complimentary of your ball club. He said this was one that really had me worried because any team that can score 86 points on a given night is a team that you have to be concerned about, but you're doing a lot of other things well.
Yeah, just the other night when we spoke, I feel our ball club, although we didn't put a W up tonight, we got better as a team. We didn't turn the ball over as much in their full court press. The other night, I think we had 32 turnovers. I think you guys just mentioned 16. I think most of those 16 came in the half court versus full court. So we went back to the drawing board the last few days. We improved upon that. So we just keep grinding, keep getting better, and it's going to loosen up for us. Saturday is going to be a tough game. We know it, but I feel good about the progress that we made. Not happy with the loss tonight, but I feel happy with the way we keep progressing as a team. So.
And points isn't everything, and I always tell myself, don't harp on points all the time, Greg, but points do help you win. Lucy Fearday is just so steady, so productive, and even in the midst of shots not dropping, she finished with 16 tonight for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, she's emerging as our leader on the floor and in the locker room. A coach told me a long time, Aaron, in basketball, on the high school level, it's tough to make leaders. Lucy's done an amazing job in all the sports that she plays, but she emerged with that state tournament team in softball and saw the vocal leadership that she had, and she's bringing the same thing to this basketball team. And girls respect her, and girls listen to her. I listen to her, and as a coach, the smart thing to do as a leader is be flexible with your players that know when things are changing during the game. So, we want to look for her more often down the floor, and when she's pinning hard, we got to get her the basketball. And when she's contributing, and what I was just telling the guys downstairs was, Abby Hatton's going to come along. Abby Hatton, from the beginning of the season to now, I don't know if you guys know that she's been a point guard, middle school. Last year at Neoga, she played the guard spot for them. So she's evolving in the post. And, again, I feel good about Lucy playing strong every night. She's probably been our most consistent for the last number of games, and she's going to continue to be. She's a tough player on the offense and defensive end, and we'll figure it out with the rest of the four to get better and bounce back. So
Matt and I talked about Abby too, because early in the game when St. Anthony was in front, I think they were like the first 5 plays of the game, she had a hand in something, either a rebound or a block, or she scored or got a foul shot down. And gosh, when you have a contributor like that, you can build on that.
Yeah, she does all the little things right now for us that are huge, and we're trying to work on her getting more physical, downstairs. But when she gets the ball, if anybody's guarding her, it's hard to guard 6'1", 6'5" wingspan when she turns around and shoots it on it. So we're asking her to be more aggressive. We're working with her on her physicality and working with her being a better post player, because it's going to help us down the stretch. It's going to help us Saturday. It's going to continue to help us be successful. So
I also talked to my friends in Mattoon today and got the schedule for the Mattoon tournament. That's going to be a doozy, and you're going to be in the second pool with Altamont, with Olney, with Galesburg. Holy cow, man, that's a load.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking of now, Greg, is Saturday.
Yeah, I understand.
Saturday, and then, the good news for us is, we're going to come in and get 1 day of work tomorrow, get ready for Saturday, and then we get a few days to prepare. It's interesting because you got, Christmas on Saturday and then Sunday, and then we play Monday morning and then Monday evening. So, we've seen Richland County. We know their point guard's a stud. We know they're a very disciplined basketball team. Altamont, they gave us everything they got the other night. We played them at our home court, so that's going to be a heck of a matchup. And, 2 years ago we played Galesburg. We tried to get up and run. That team, Silver Streaks, or whoever they are,
for a reason.
They want to get down and run the ball. So that's one team I haven't seen play much this year, but we know how the other two teams are going to play us, and it's about who comes out and executes. So we're excited to get into Saturday, and then as we get into the holiday tournament and as we make the turn into the new year. So
always a pleasure, Aaron. Thank you for coming
guys
up.
very much. Appreciate your support.
Merry
as
Christmas.
Always. Happy holidays to all of you guys too as well. Thank you so much.
Good luck Saturday. Bulldogs coach Aaron Rios, appreciate him coming up and visiting with us here on the postgame show. Matt has the individual numbers on this one.
Thank you, Greg. Taking a look at it first for Effingham, Meredith Schaefer finished 4 of 15 from the field, 5 of 10 at the free throw line. She had 11 rebounds to go along with 15 points. Sage Altoff, we've talked about it, but you have to. She was 5 of 7 from the field and 5 of 6 in the second half of action. She was 2 for 4 at the free throw line and finished with 4 rebounds and 13 points. 9 points for Ellen Ebrigi, 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line with a rebound as well. 6 points for Coraline Onasorge, 2 for 2 from the field. Knocked down a couple of big threes for the Hearts, had a couple of rebounds as she did a lot of the dirty work tonight. Marissa Alley, also one of those type of players. She was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line with a couple of rebounds. Sawyer Altoff, 1 for 3 with 5 rebounds and 3 points. Madison Mapes struggled from the field, 0 of 6. She did grab 4 rebounds tonight. Also 4 points, Bria Beals played, didn't score, and Krista Phillips played as she grabbed a rebound and didn't score in this one as she was 0 for 1 from the field. For St. Anthony, just 4 players in the scoring column. Lucy Fearday, 4 of 10 from the field, but 8 of 11 at the free throw line. 3 rebounds, 16 points. Riley Guy, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 2 rebounds, 9 points. But again, Guy limited to just 6 shots tonight. You know that was a focus for Effingham. Grace Karalevich was 0 for 5 from the field, 3 of 4 at the line, 4 rebounds, 3 points. Abby Hatton, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 at the line, finished with 10 rebounds, 2 block shots to go along with 6 points. Fearday also had a couple of block shots, by the way. Anna Faber grabbed a couple of rebounds. Stacy Vonderheide was 0 for 1 from the field with a rebound, and Maddie Kibler was also 0 for 1 in the game for St. Anthony, who fell tonight to Effingham 49-34.
Thank you, Matt. I have latest score on the Effingham boys game. Again, they're playing tonight against Charleston, and Charleston has taken charge in the fourth quarter. It's 48-41 Charleston with 1:42 to left. Thank you, David Woltman, for that score. And let's see what else Gale has in the way of scores.
Okay, by way of girls' scores, CHBC defeated Altamont 50-48 tonight. It was Cumberland over Dietrich 56-44. As far as the junior high games, Class 8 1A state tournament, Danville Schlarman over LaSalle Trinity Catholic 40-23, and Sagal St. Michael, they did it. They pulled it off. Sagal St. Michael 40, Sisney Park 33. That's the final. Sagal St. Michael the winner, 40-33. In Class 8 2A state tournament, Minden Unity over Winona Fieldcrest 36-11. And to Teutopolis, last I checked, 1 minute to go, and looks like T-Town will be victorious. It's 34-23 with 1 minute to go.
And
yeah,
going to give you an update.
Yeah.
T-Town, the state champs in 8-2A.
They did it.
Girls basketball, they beat 34-24.
34-24.
So St. Michael and Teutopolis, both state champions in junior high girls basketball.
I think we should sing "We Are the Champions."
Well, I'll let you sing.
Okay.
Did I let you get all your scores in?
Yeah, I think so, because you mentioned Effingham Charleston. So, yeah.
Very good. Great job as always, Gail. Thank you. All right. Matt, this is a heck of a game. And a lot of highlights.
It looked like St. Anthony might run away with it early in the contest. They're up, 8-point lead in the first quarter, and they were just pounding it inside, and it was effective, and they had the rebounding edge. They took care of the ball okay. Well, in the first quarter, I guess they had a few turnovers more than you'd like. But Effingham just kind of kept chipping away, and then in the fourth quarter just kind of exploded when the shots finally went in the basket. You always look a little better when that ball goes through the basket.
Funny how that works. Mm-hmm. I agree. All right, so final score here, St. Anthony and Effingham tangled, and it was a 2-point game when the fourth quarter started. Then Effingham outscored St. Anthony 21-8 in the fourth quarter. And Effingham wins at 49-34 to go to 9-2 on the season. St. Anthony now 7-5. Tomorrow night, it's boys action. St. Anthony at Dietrich. And Matt and Mike Wilson will have that game for you tomorrow night. Should be on the air at about 7:30, and that'll be on 97.9 XFM.
Always interesting when those two schools get together, and it's kind of going to be interesting. The conference is going to be a little different this year as far as just, I think it's going to be a very competitive from top to bottom conference, and so every game means a lot.
And maybe, speaking of basketball, I ought to give a tip of the cap to Andrew Noble at CHBC. They won tonight after beating St. Anthony. They now beat Altamont. They're 10-1.
Yeah.
And that by just a couple of points, I understand, but they're
winning.
Atop things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be very interesting to see how the National Trail girls title is decided.
Neoga still has stuff to be said about it, too, and even though Altamont's lost a couple of conference games, they could still rattle some cages.
You
so
bet.
Who knows?
It's going to be very interesting. All right, one more time here, final. St. Effingham 49, St. Anthony 34. Matt and Mike will see you at Dietrich tomorrow night for Mike. Well, Mike tomorrow night. Anticipating. Thanks to Gail Warner, taking care of things back at studio. C.J. Schmidt has all the video. And for Matt Robinson, I'm Greg Sapp. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening. This has been a production of Premier Broadcasting Incorporated.